I didn't want them to know that we were shooting Stagger Lee, because if the news get out, then everybody in Nassau going to show up. Nobody. I was scaring on everybody. Welcome to the Stagger Lee series, where I'll explore my methods of filmmaking from the beginning to the end of the process with our last video, Stagger Lee, pre-production. So when Quay say you want to do Stagger Lee, I go on straight into pre-production mode, just to make sure, things go smoothly during the shooting and editing, and so that when I do direct it, I know exactly where everyone and everything should be from beginning to end. So for Stagger Lee, I started by just writing out all of the lyrics, playing the song over and over until every part of it was just fully understood. Most people, including myself, have been singing along for years, but we ain't really commit the story to memory. The next thing I did was lay the track out in Premiere Pro so that I could have a visual cue. It also helped for when I wanted to replay the song from specific points. I could just jump from point to point, So after writing the lyrics out, the most important thing I realized was that the first and second verse already told the full story. So the third verse was just a repetition of the story using parts from the first and second verse. So I could either completely remove the third verse, or I could use it as like a way of just setting the expectation and then hitting the audience with a plot twist. So then I went to work on just writing the script out. So I decided to start the video out with an interrogation of Geno D, who's the performer of the song. So as he's retelling the story, it's being visualized. So I went to Shot Deck, which is a subscription-based service, and it has stills from like the greatest movies you could think of. And it takes me about 2 days non-stop combing through thousands of images to get inspiration and just lay it out in the order that I wanted to do it for Stagger Lee. That way I could have a visual representation of every single frame, every lighting situation, every angle, focal length, everything I'd need for when it's time to shoot. So when I say every shot in Stagger Lee was meticulously planned out, like I mean it, boy. Preparation is what really makes all the difference in world-class filmmaking. The next part was research. Now I ain't going into all the specific research, but I knew that I wanted it to be set in the 70s. Even if I was unable to make that happen like completely, I just wanted it to at least like aesthetically fit that era. The 70s vibe seemed appropriate, so costuming, location, and a little bit of set design would make it happen. Otherwise I know I could have just deal with everything else in post if need be. Location. It's funny, boy, because Brian from Four Walls, he reached out to me while I was in the process of just location scouting, and it turned out to be just the perfect place to shoot the video. The upstairs bar fit the aesthetic, the downstairs courtyard fit the aesthetic, like it was just perfect, boy. It's beautiful, it's homey, it's chill, and we could be hosting a lot of events there soon, so yeah. So it was a matter of just setting a day and time and then reaching out to the actors. So I ended up putting together a comprehensive document with all the props I need, the wardrobe. I wanted everybody in browns, beiges, blues, and oranges to get some nice color contrast against the walls and the skin tones. And I just sent a call out to actors, just telling them everything. Well, actually, no, I didn't tell them everything because I didn't want them to know that we were shooting Stagger Lee. Because if the news get out, then everybody in Nassau going to show up. Nobody.